My name is Tyler Layton, and welcome to Memory Box. Today's story is about a group of people getting together to have some fun during the cold winter nights using fire.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Hi, my name is Karen Tidwell, and this is for my memory box. This is from my childhood when I was a preteen and was hanging out with the teenagers that were in the teen group at my church. Many, many years ago, most of the clothes that we wore were made of 100% cotton. And beginning in January, our parents would collect 100% cotton material, and our mothers would get together once a week and cut this material into small strips. Then they would roll them up and sew them together until they had a ball of cotton material about the size of a softball. It took them most of the year to get enough for the activity they had planned for us that winter. Once the balls were made, one of the deacons in our church would take them to his home and soak those balls in kerosene oil for many, many weeks. Then when wintertime would come, they would take those soaked balls in big 5-gallon buckets to a big open field. Now remember, this is in the wintertime and it was cold. Make sure the grass was damp so there would be no fire hazard, because the intent was to set these balls on fire and throw them at each other.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Back then it was called coal oil ball throw. You had to be sure and wear brown cotton jersey gloves so you wouldn't burn your hands, although some of the older teenage boys would try to do it barehanded so that they would look tough to us younger kids. It was quite a beautiful sight if you were watching from a distance as those balls, lit aflame, would fly across the sky. Kids' laughter rang throughout the field, and it was all done in fun and safety because the adults made sure that there was no way that fields would catch on fire or that kids would be hurt. This is probably something that wouldn't be done today, but back then it was one of my fondest memories, and we couldn't wait for winter to get here so that we could have the lighted ball throw. It was also a great time for the adults to get together and fellowship and share stories as they sewed the strips of cotton together. And then the men would always oversee it and make sure that the kids were throwing them safely. That was many years ago. A lot of people do not sit together and visit like that today, nor do kids get outside and play games of their imagination like we used to.
Well, while this game does sound a little dangerous, it seems everyone involved had a lot of fun. Remember, everyone has a story to tell. This has been your host and producer, Tyler Layton.
But what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
This has been a Screamin' Eagle production.
The song Great Balls of Fire, performed by Jerry Lee Lewis, was used under the Fair Use Copyright Law in this production. No rights or ownership are claimed by Screamin' Eagle Production or Hillcrest High School.
Hillcrest Arts Night is celebrating 5 years of creativity. Help us celebrate the big number 5. Join us for Hillcrest Arts Night 2024 on Friday, April 19th at the Hillcrest High School cafeteria from 6 to 8 p.m.